The document concerning the situation in Donbas includes 12 points, the main of which is an immediate ceasefire. Russia violated it almost immediately after the signing.
The Russian Federation requires execution of the Minsk Agreements in the form in which they are written now, while the Ukrainian side, President Zelensky, insists that security should be the first point. That is, if there is a ceasefire, disengagement and control over the Ukrainian border, then the talks about the political part could be resumed.
In August, the OSCE Special Monitoring Mission recorded over 2,000 violations of the ceasefire. The observers recorded more than 50 pieces of military equipment deployed in violation of the withdrawal lines. And the other day, the Russian side refused to extend the representation of the OSCE mission in the Ukrainian-Russian border. After the Normandy meeting in 2019, Ukraine managed to make progress in the implementation of the Minsk Agreements in terms of the withdrawal of troops in 3 areas. Demining of areas has also been agreed, but no one could reach the practical implementation of all points, according to advisor to the head of the president's office. The main problem is that the document is not written clearly enough. This allowed Russia to interpret it in its own way.
They are not a binding international legal instrument. This is a voluntary agreement of the parties. In addition, they are written so strange that the Minsk Group was created in order to coordinate positions on the order and content of their implementation. The Russian Federation has consistently imposed its version on us for 7 years. We offered our own version and offered options for reapproachment. They didn't agree. The world understood that the main opponent of the Minsk Agreements, the main state involved in disrupting their implementation, is the Russian Federation.
Ukraine is looking for an alternative to the Minsk Agreements. President Volodymyr Zelensky stated that the format should be either changed or abandoned. Ukraine has also invited the United States to join the Normandy format together with Ukraine, Germany, France and Russia. On the 7th anniversary of the signing of the Minsk Agreements, the United States called on Russia to withdraw its troops from Ukraine.
On the 7th anniversary of the Minsk Protocol signing, we call on Russia to fully implement its Minsk commitments, withdraw the forces it leads from Ukraine, and return to Ukraine full control of its internationally recognized borders. Russia must take responsibility to end the conflict it began in Ukraine.
During a working visit of Volodymyr Zelensky to the United States, US President Joe Biden assured him of his absolute support for the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine. The issue of the Minsk Agreements was not discussed at the meeting, and according to Alexei Arestovich, it means the defeat of Putin and the whole Russian regime. Reported by Vadim Kramer and Svetlana Sich, UATV News.